The guys, what is happening? Well, made a couple screenshot videos, said I'm going through all of them, and we haven't went through all of them. So here we are, third video in the installment, and I really don't know what lies ahead. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, diving into some more history. I think there's more crafts, mythical related stuff in this next batch, but you'll see very shortly. Either way, let's do it. Shots of it, Vince McLovin, love that guy. Got some just some disabled people getting empowered, ready to overthrow the government. Oh, wow, look at this Discord. Oh, Uwu, that was the dude's name that had the little dragons going around. He was the dude. Uwu. A lot of old OGs in there. Hurt My Dongs was a admin for a little bit. Got some construction work going. Here's a funny story about this one. Also, dope set. That's really cool. Funny story about this item right here. There's this site called like Steam Broker or something. It's like some Russian site. It's like kind of like sketchy looking, and they have game like multiple game items you could buy for cash. This appeared on there for like a couple dollars. So I said, heck, man, it's a cool looking item. I'll buy it. So I bought it. Steam Broker, don't know if it's still around, but it is shady as heck. But sometimes they have stuff like this appear on there, and dog, it is cool beans. Honestly, I was in love with the blue sets. I made a lot of cool energized and dragon sets. Like, this is a really cool one. Freezing, energized. Got the fishbowl and the dragon. I don't know what the DJ helm is. I think the DJ helm might be dragon. See, here's the thing also that I loved about this game. So many people look for the cool skins, but I loved the freaking craft skins that were just matching effects. Like meta purple stuff looked so cool. If there's a meta purple, I think I owned a meta purple Maple Strike. Such a cool look, man. I crafted that. That was pretty dope. Got the triple dragon, a better looking triple dragon set. So I got the Uwu glasses. That I didn't craft. I just bought that. Yeah, look at these crafts, man. Some of these are really cool. Now, this thing has a story behind it. I think I talked about it in my craft videos, but I think a Chinese guy crafted it, and then Como had it for a while, and then I bought it from Como, and then I sold it back to Como when I left the game. This was one of my favorite skins, man. I love the lore. I think it's called lore. I don't know what it's called. Probably not lore. It looks like dragon lore, though. Really, really cool skin, and burning was a really cool effect on it. And I don't know if I have a picture of it, but we'll find it later. I had a cooler version of that. This was on like when Doug was on his whole escapade about how like staff doesn't like him or whatever, and I was just spoofing on it. I thought it was funny. Once again, he's calling for his staff slumber party. They need to get together with each other. I crafted that. Man, look at these 6 sets I got going. I really knew it was happening. I had some cool sets going on. Yeah, just all these really dope crafts. I owned a lot of these for a while. That I ended up selling to some Chinese dude along with that. This I owned for a long time. No idea what happened to it. Don't know what's going on with this screenshot. That's a cool craft. Oh, man. These are all really good crafts. This was kind of doo-doo diarrhea. And here's the thing. At this time, I was crafting specifically for one skin. And it was this skin, but with the burning effect. And I remember crafting that skin. I saw it was shiny. I was so sad, but I was still happy at the same time. Went and took some screenshots of it. This is me flexing what I say is the rarest item in the game, mythical. Someone was trapped in this box. I don't know who it is, but Hans, I guess, likes that. That's okay. And this was the beginning right here of the Jamal escapade. Pretty much from this moment on, I was known as Jamal on the server. After this whole dealio happened, some random dude named Jamal inspired me. I said, I want to be Jamal. So I became Jamal after this, but I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what he was doing. He wore that squid hat. He was selling something. I don't know. This is when Elver came out. I was all into Elver, unboxing, crafting some more stuff. See, that's a cool matching effect. That was a cool effect. That was cool. See, I was getting closer and closer to getting that thing, and then literally a couple crafts after, I literally crafted the God craft, which is the Fiery Spectre Burning Zubeknikov. It is quite literally the coolest skin I've ever seen, and it just matches so well. I know a lot of people are a little reluctant to going after it because it doesn't have like luminescence to it, but it's such a cool looking skin, man, and I was so happy when I got it. That's when Cryptic the cryptic stuff came out. I was in love with that effect. Same with Enchanted. I thought it was really cool. Unboxed an Enchanted coat. Here's a picture of all my burning stuff that I had at the time. Cool themed ones. I crafted this, and this. This I bought for too much money. This was an insane craft that I bought from a Chinese for actually not that much money. I sold it to a Chinese for a lot of money, and I got it back and then sold it again. I own this multiple times, but it is easily the most themed, sickest skin in the game outside of the Zubeknikov, the burning one. So freaking cool. That was a sick craft. I sold it for like some euros, Chinese dude, and that was also a huge craft. I got divine headphones out of that one. And the only thing was, I don't know if he was confused because Soul Shatter is the orange effect, so it doesn't really look that good. I traded for that. That was cool. That's when I adopted Jamal. I started owning everything. This one, hang gliders are on ACK, if you remember that. Or no, they are on ACK, and people were spamming them. Interesting. That was an interesting one. That's a cool one. I don't really have much to say. These are just cool crafts. I was just in a session, and I was getting a bunch of junk. I remember buying this from a Chinese dude. Don't remember the trade. I could probably look back on my trades, but man, it takes a lot of looking because I traded a lot. This is when we were, I guess, all formerly known as Jamal on the ACK Battle Royale. Jamal won. Jamal won practically. Very dope. And also, if you see in my hand, I got this really, really cool craft that I was talking about earlier. The Energized, whatever the skin name is, probably the coolest Maple Strike in the game, in my opinion. This guy's name was Joe. I remember that. Yeah, this is when I was big on my Jamal phase, dude. Look at that. This is incredible. I love that, man. That was a fun moment. This guy, I think this is Joe, actually, over here. There's two Joes. Joe, listen. Joe, I know you'll comment on this video, maybe. Tell me if where's Joe at? I think this is Joe right over here. You let me know, Joe. Some more crafting, cool skins. I love building stuff on ACK. I made a little table dealio up there. I was very creative with the material that I used. I'm trying to remember what was happening. I think the server was really boring, so we just went and KOS'd these guys. This is a little bit of Han's escapades. The striped socks versus the pizza socks. Took some cool photos of this one. I'm trying to remember who all was in this photo. I know this black guy over here. I don't know his name. It's slipping me. I don't know who any of these people are, but there's Pizza Sock. Took some cool ones. This is who is this? This is Kosick. Kosick was also a really cool guy. Kosick, and don't remember him, but he got banned. Sans was doing more of his stuff where people were just listening to him while standing in a line for 30 minutes. He had some influence, man. Hans played some influence. No clue. I know who a lot of these people, I just don't remember their names. I don't know how they stayed there, but they did. This was on a server. There is a man by the name of Cobalt. I don't know if he still collects, but he had his own personal server, and he would like have a museum of different people that were prominent in the community that had a bunch of skins. I so happened to be one of those people, so I, put some stuff in there. And looking back, dude, I had some cool stuff here. I had this is Blossoming Voyager, which is meh. This is nuts. This is another one of those Maple Strikes that is nuts. A radioactive insane, nuts. Energized, nuts. Burning, nuts. All of it's nuts. This is nuts. Man, I had some cool skins. And this Burning Hypertech, which is kind of dope. I missed that stuff, man. Took a bunch of screenshots of that, apparently. Trying to think who else is there. Is that Kosick? No, who the heck is that? That might be, what's his name? What the frick is his name? I can't, fleeting his name. He was a friend of Cobalt's for a little while. He claimed I scammed him. I don't know. This is when I really started the cult of Jamal. We had a cult going on. We were doing some cult activity on a game. Let's see. I don't know what's going on here. This is pretty funny. This is who the heck is this? It's not Kosick. I can't remember his name. He's a big guy. But they're having like a duo, and I thought this was a cool little shot. They're doing like a little I was like a photographer on this freaking game. Look at this junk, man. Dude's getting ready to whip out the golden sword, chop off some heads, man. Sweet. That's when unicycles were added to AC. Don't know who that is, but that's a dope shot, dude. That's a cool shot. Hey, save that as your background, guys. Put that as your background right now. Do it. Save it. Screenshot, snip it, save it, put it, screenshot. All seriousness, though. Screenshot that ish. Print it out, frame it, hang it in your house, put it right next to your nightstand by your bed. That's a sick photo. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed another installment into this wonderful but short little look back on my unturned career, my unturned time, all the time wasted having fun with people. It wasn't really wasted. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, dude, I literally think there's one video left. I think there's just one video. So stay tuned. It's going to be epic. Thanks for watching. Peace.